In an edited film, everything is on purpose. Nothing is any more random, right? There was a ton of footage, but like everything was selected. So then we start going tighter. Then you see, we start using mirrors. We start using a dirty foreground. We're shooting through a bar. We're shooting because it becomes it's more difficult to. You start wide because the city is ours, right? But then you want to go into their community, and our shots get tighter and tighter and more obscure. And is that a rear view mirror? Is that what? And that because we're trying to establish for the audience that this is access is hard, that these people do not want to be photographed or speak to outsiders, which is true. And so how do you do that with your camera? So the shot selection, the way you shoot something, it's telling an entire story, and there's been no dialogue in the movie. And so even if we didn't have the text, I would hope that if I showed it to you, you would have an understanding of what's happening here. So that is, and it's very important to do this in the first act of a film, in the first 10 minutes of a film, in the first 6 minutes of a film. You can do anything you want to an audience in the first 6 minutes, and they'll decide if they trust you or not, if they know what's going on or not, if they care or not, if they're in good hands or not, and then if they will either turn you off or they will stay with you on the journey. So we talk a lot about our openings to our films. They're extraordinarily important. And sometimes we make sacrifices, and the best opening shot doesn't make it because it didn't do the thing I'm trying to tell you to do. Also, I would say that don't forget sound as important in presenting a place as picture. In fact, I'm going to be controversial and say sound is more important than picture in almost every way, because you usually can go and figure out, you got to shoot nice things. I'm not saying, but sound, like, you should be recording on location, like all the stuff you heard, that saxophone, we heard it in the subway. It's got that echo because we did sound recording and field recording in the subway. All of those, the davening and the prayer we got from one of those. We were allowed to get audio from one of the synagogues. That's all real New York City sound. The subway, none of it's, and we mixed it into the score. We had our composer mix it into the score because we're also establishing a sonic world for you at the beginning. So remember that as well.